And Stan, when it comes to the core strategy for both of these teams, it's all about offense.
Well, it's about offense, BA, and being able to disrupt the other team's offense so that they're less efficient. Whoever can get it going early and get into a groove offensively will be in the best position to win.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Here's Cunningham. Here's Duren. Now Robinson takes the three. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. Trying to deal with Joker is a tall order. He emphasized two things: making him expend energy on both ends of the court, and when guarding him, be very selective with who brings help. With his vision, you know he'll find the open man. Brian, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. 4 on the clock. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Yeah, that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Pass to Collins. Clock at 6. Nice form on the 20-footer. Just over a minute and a half in. Murray scanning the floor. Now Jokic. Over Duren. And the shot no good. A bit short.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
And here's Cunningham outside. DeMar DeRozan grabs the miss. And here's DeRozan. He'll bring it up to the Nuggets. Looking for their first basket of the game. Outside Murray. Sweet little floater.
Yeah, Murray is a very good outside shooter, but I think he's at his best when he gets into the paint.
Tim, the Pistons winning 60 games last season, but some struggles in the playoffs.
Well, they left a lot to be desired on the offensive end of the floor. And in the postseason, teams are going to take the ball out of the hands of your best player, so you better have other ways to get it done.
Here's Jokic, following the score by Detroit. Shoots over Duren, and the basket by Jokic.
Yeah, I feel like Jokic doesn't even need to see the basket when he gets that close.
Thompson outside. And there's a 3-second violation. Now Murray. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, we always talk about Murray shooting, but he can attack the basket as well.
Now Cunningham, defended by Murray. And here's Duren. Robinson way outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. They trail by 1. On the wing, Murray. Here's the teardrop. Jokic gets the bucket.
How about that touch? I'm not sure there's a move Jokic hasn't mastered.
Pass to Robinson. Puts up a 3. Denver grabs the miss. Here's Murray. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Over Cunningham. Duren with the rebound. Detroit with the ball. Outside Robinson. Launches a 3. They grab their own miss. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Nikola Jokic.
That is a really nice use of the pump fake from Duren. At 6'10", he knows the defender's going to try to get off the floor to stop him.
That free throw misses. And legs the vast majority of Jalen Duren's shot attempts, coming within 10 feet of the rim.
Well, that makes sense with that body type. He's a dominant finisher. But the question is, can he add some range? If he can do that, he can really expand his game.
And it's DeRozan missing. The Pistons trailing. Cunningham outside. It's Herder on the wing. And stolen by Brown. To the paint. And here's Murray. Back to Jokic. Over Duren. Jokic, good. Jokic has got 6 points.
Jokic has every shot.
Lets the three fly. And the basket by Joe. And that'll tie this game up. Pass to Jones. Jokic in the post. Shoots over Duren. Gets a hand on it. Outside Jones. Murray for three. Detroit with a rebound. Here's Joe going inside. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Jones with the ball. Now Herder defending. Jokic in the post. From 7. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. 8 points for him. Outside Joe. Cunningham outside. Now here's Duren. Still no points. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Pass to DeRozan. Over Cunningham. And it's DeRozan missing. And here are the Pistons. Now here's Joe. Jokic grabs the board. Murray with it. Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown, covered by Joe. The shot by Brown, no good. Now Cunningham. Here's Joe. Steps back and fires. And that one's good. Cunningham.
Well, that's the right play by Cunningham. He used the pick to create space instead of forcing something.
Pass to Jokic. Three-pointer. It doesn't go for him. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. Now Herder. Detroit moving the ball around. Duren the screen. Here's Joe. Releases from the wing and drills it. And now it's a 4-point Pistons lead. They are desperate to see the ball go through the hoop here.
Yeah, that's going to require patience and focus. You can't force your way out of a rut.
And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Oh, there's the alley. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, with that size and athletic ability, Duren is a terrific alley-oop threat.
Murray from outside. Duren with a rebound.
Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
You can see how they've raised their intensity, trying to extend that lead.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Now Now here's DeRozan. No points so far. The deep three from Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. And here's Detroit. They're on a 16-6 run. Duren with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively. There's Cunningham with a three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Cunningham's got 7.
Well, they haven't wasted any time building an early lead.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
DeRozan. And again, Denver no good. Cunningham drives in. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Well, so far, they've been great at both ends.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Now here's Jokic. He's got 8. Duren with a rebound.
Trying to do a little too much with that fadeaway. There wasn't anyone near him.
Here's Cunningham. And he banks in the layup. He's got 11.
Well, with a lot of hard work, they've put themselves in a great position.
Well, they've played a complete game on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Jokic. And he makes it.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Thompson outside. Here's Cunningham. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Timeout. Time.
Tim, the offensive game of Cade Cunningham is so polished. Very tough to shut him off.
Well, he's an elite pick-and-roll initiator, and then you've got to deal with his pull-up game. So you can do everything right defensively, but he still has an answer.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Legs, you look at Cade Cunningham. Great control and composure commanding an offense.
Well, when your best player makes everybody around him better, that's when you have a chance to be special as a team. You know, when you watch Cunningham, he can take total control of a game. He's got that 6'6" length, and then you combine it with his dribbling and passing ability. An impressive package.
Well, right there, the defender gets picked off pretty easily.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And here's Cunningham. Shot is up. Robinson gets the bucket. Robinson's got 5.
Hey, why not stretch this lead as far as you can?
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
17.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Detroit.
Well, tell you what, keep getting those shooters the ball from beyond the arc. They made a killing from out there.
It's stolen away. Back to Cunningham. Outside Holland. Back to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Yeah, and I like Cunningham from the mid-range area of the floor. It's the most difficult place for a defense to run extra traffic at you.
From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide-open 3.
Pass to Holland. And here's Cunningham outside. And Detroit another 3.
And he is a guy who typically needs the ball in his hand, so it's good to see Cunningham as a catch-and-shoot option.
Outside Murray. The basket good, off the assist from Johnson. 10 points for him.
Both teams dialing it up from range here.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's Cunningham. 18 points for him. Prince with the bucket.
Look, they've kept it tight. I like what they're doing offensively.
Well, they're sticking to their style of basketball, and as a result, they got into a rhythm.
He drops it from range. Murray's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, that's Murray answering right back from the perimeter. You have to love his competitive nature.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Detroit basketball at its best is hard-nosed. Former bad boy Piston Rick Mahorn won a ring with the team and is liking what he sees. He said guys today have money, and that's good, but these guys want more. They're here to flipping win. And yes, I'm paraphrasing. Back to you, Brian.
Great stuff. Allie, thanks very much for the report. For three, Robinson. And he misses. Only 2 for 6. The Nuggets trail by 18. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Johnson on the wing. Screen by Gordon. And Murray launches it from deep. And again, Denver with a 3.
Yeah, we've seen this before. When Murray gets it going, he gets it all going. He can score from anywhere.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Collins outside. Pass to Joe. From downtown. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Nuggets trail by 15. Outside Johnson. Screen by Gordon. Lets it go from deep. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Well, you're looking at a classic lead guard. Tyus Jones knows this offense inside and out.
Thompson outside. Collins inside. Outside Robinson. Here's Joe. Pure from three-point range. Joe's got 10 points in the game.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Outside Johnson. Johnson is doubled. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Gordon from the arc. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Joe up top. He's got 10. Launches it. Gordon pulls it in. Nuggets trail by 15. Outside Jones. And he lobs it up. And Gordon with the big finish.
And that's why you involve Jones in pick and rolls. His decision-making in these sets is excellent.
Back to Jenkins. Down low. Detroit moving the ball around. Collins. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And you look at what wins in this league. Some will say it boils down to maximizing shooting relative to size.
Well, look, everybody's got a lot of shooting on the court right now. I think the teams that really excel have some size to go along with that.
Now here's DeRozan. No points yet. Goes up. Oh, that's too easy for Jokic when he gets inside position. Detroit leading by 11. Outside Robinson. Back to Jenkins. Collins outside. Knocks down the triple. Collins has got 7 points in the game.
Well, those are the quick twitch muscles from Collins.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Jones. Now here's Jokic. Collins defending. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Well, you can see why they're behind. Mistakes like that.
Well, that's the kind of play that can earn you a spot on the bench.
Now here's Jenkins. Pass to Duren. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. Pistons keep it alive. Outside Robinson. Gordon with a steal. And here's Jokic, covered by Duren. Now here's Jokic. 12 points for him. Jones drives in. Jokic, he's open. And it's Denver with another.
And that time, Jokic having the play created for him. And he obliges with the bucket.
Pass to Duren. Now Thompson, defended by Gordon. Shot's good by Thompson.
That's just weak interior D. It's a problem.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Now here's Johnson. From deep, Jokic. Yes, and a nice setup from Johnson. Jokic has got 7 points for the quarter.
And the jumper of Jokic, it's almost a set shot. He's totally in control.
Here's Joe, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Joe's got 13 now.
It's turning into a long-range shootout.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's Jokic. He's got 17. He can't hit that time.
Well, looking at the rebounding differential, this is no surprise.
Well, a simple math. You've got to limit teams to one shot on your defensive end and then give yourself extra possessions when you have the ball.
Here's DeRozan, following the three-pointer by Detroit. Here he goes. Oh, get out of the way! DeRozan!
Yeah, there's no such thing as a tough bucket in DeRozan's mind. He'll take on anybody.
Pass to Robinson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson. Detroit shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First one falls for him.
Well, Robinson just knows who he is, which is a volume three-point shooter who can help space the floor.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Nuggets. 17-point game. Pass to Gordon. The 3 is up. And again, Denver with a 3.
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
Cunningham on the wing. Thompson outside. It's stolen by Johnson. Outside Murray. Here's the 3. Out to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, Gordon is known for his athleticism, and he loves rising up to throw it down.
Collins with it. 7 points in this one. Pass to Cunningham. 5 to shoot. To the inside. DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, you know, you give him the opportunity, and DeRozan's going to finish with authority.
Here's Cunningham. Over Murray. Reed. Second shot opportunity. Detroit moving the ball around. And here's Collins for three. And it's Denver with a rebound. Pass to Murray. Back to Jokic. The floater. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Well, Murray will happily go to the line. He was kind of looking for contact with that move inside.
And Tim, when you think of the teams you most enjoyed playing for, what was the common denominator?
Well, B.A., I think chemistry and culture certainly go a long way, but at the end of the day, nothing beats having a lot of guys that contribute to winning. I think the most fun I had was probably with the Bullets in 95, 96, getting great minutes on a team that was competing every night.
Comes up empty at the line.
Yeah, he was overthinking that. He's usually automatic from the line.
Now Duren. Thompson looking around. Up and over Gordon. Thompson's shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 10. Pass to Murray. And 1:01 left in the first half. Outside Johnson. Duren with a steal. And here's Joe. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
Excellent anticipation there. I thought he might come up with it.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Now here's Cunningham. 18 points for him. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. 29 seconds left to play in the first half. Murray inside. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Here's Cunningham. 4 seconds left. And no good. And so it's the Detroit Pistons ending the quarter up 10. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. So it's Denver now, trailing by 10.
I got your help outside.
Inside. The kick out to Johnson. Kept alive. Gordon outside. Jacks up a three. Outside Johnson. Pass to Gordon. Here's Jokic. Covered by Duren. 4 on the clock. Here's Johnson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Now here's Collins. Gordon with a steal. And Denver pushing it up now. Up top, Johnson. Jokic the screen. Back to Johnson. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Johnson's got 5 points.
And that's how you do it coming out of the break. Simple.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
This will be his third free throw attempt of the game. That free throw good from Cunningham. Here's Murray. He's got 16. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. From 6 feet away. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Jokic just got 19 points. Collins outside. Thompson outside. Pass to Cunningham. Shoots from 12. Here's Duren. Shot clock at 5. Good D by Jokic. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Nuggets. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Gordon outside. There's the triple. Duren with the rebound.
Rebounding 101. This guy's absolutely incredible.
He just wants the ball more than anybody else on the floor, and it's ending up in his hands as a result.
Here's Jokic. And again, it's Denver converting.
And he just makes it look so easy at times. Once Jokic gets going, there's almost no chance of slowing him down.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Cunningham. Fires the three. Nice work beyond the arc by Cunningham.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Now Jokic. With the 7-footer. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Jokic has got 23 points. The Pistons lead by 8. Pass to Duren. Detroit moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Jokic grabs the board. The Nuggets trail by 8. Outside Murray. Off target with the 3.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss was just on him.
Back to Robinson. For 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And Denver has possession. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Murray. Murray can't get that one to fall. And here's Detroit. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Here's Thompson. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Thompson's got 6.
Just a tremendous athlete. Ausar Thompson is hard to contain down low.
The drive by Murray. Shot by Johnson, no good. Detroit leading by 10. And here's Cunningham outside. Gordon pulls it in. The 3. Counted from distance. 10 points for him.
When Gordon is connecting from deep, everything else becomes easier for both him and this offense.
Robinson can't hit. The Nuggets trail by 7. Jokic up top. 23 points in the game. Right side Johnson. Pass to Jokic. Over Cunningham. Nails the baby hook. Jokic has got 8 points here in the quarter. And here's Cunningham. 24 points for him. Thompson, no good. And it's the Nuggets ball. And when it comes to Ausar Thompson, Tim, what do you think is crucial to his overall development?
Well, I just think it's growth offensively. Specifically, he's got to add a reliable three-point shot. We know this guy's an elite defender. Now he has to show the drive to continue to improve.
Now here's Cunningham. Rejected by Jokic.
No slouch on defense. Jokic sending it back in the paint.
Over Cunningham. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Now just a 3-point Pistons lead.
Well, look, momentum is on their side, and they are knocking on the door.
In order to cut into a lead the way that they have, you must be outstanding on both ends.
Nails it from 3. Collins has got 10.
At the arc, Collins knows what he's looking for, and when he finds it, he won't hesitate.
Jokic with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Pass to Gordon. Outside Johnson. Chalk up 2 there. 7 points in this one. The Pistons lead by 4. Now Cunningham. Cunningham going to work inside.
Well, that's the thing about Cunningham. He can carry your offense. Tonight, he's doing it with his scoring.
Pass to Gordon. Beyond the arc. Collins with the rebound. Now here's Cunningham. He's got 26. Now Duren. Back to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Duren.
And that is playing big down in the paint. Duren focused and flushing it home.
Pass to Jokic. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Jokic has got 29 points. The Pistons lead by 6. Now here's Cunningham, defended by Murray. To the middle. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, Cunningham has such a great feel for the game. Reads his teammates' movements really well.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Duncan Robinson is steadfast. He said, I'm a big believer that learning how to deal with setbacks and challenges is an actual skill, as much as shooting or dribbling. And it's honed through repetition. From a young age, I was challenged. Is this what you want to do? Through it all, his passion never faded. Guys, back to you.
The love for the game. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And David Adelman wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Denver will go for a different look here.
Substitution on the floor.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Outside Jones. Down low. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, Gordon does his job on the screen and gets rewarded with the bucket.
Jenkins outside. Drains the triple. And the Pistons lead by 9.
Well, that's an open look, and that's what a good screen is designed to manufacture.
Well, that's just really well done. You forced the defense to make some tough decisions.
Gordon can't hit. And so it's Detroit with it. Jenkins outside. Pass to Herter. Back to Joe. Clock at 4. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jones with the ball. Still without a bucket. Outside Bagley. Inside. Here's Gordon. Oh, big finish!
My goodness, Aaron Gordon putting on a show.
Here's Jenkins. He takes it in. Basket counts. Jenkins has got 5 points in the quarter.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Gordon outside. Now Brown. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to be on Isaiah Joe. Denver shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Every team could use a player like Christian Brown, a guy who fills in the gaps and is willing to lay his body on the line for the betterment of the team.
And Gordon has got the ball here for the Nuggets. 7-point differential. There's 10 seconds left in the third. And Gordon with the big finish.
Not taking any chances there. 2 hands on the ball, 2 points cut into the deficit.
Maybe that's the momentum changer they need. And we've reached the end of the third. Detroit on top. They're up by 5.
74.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Detroit leading by 5. Jenkins outside. He got a piece of it. To the inside. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, when Gordon's team makes it this easy for him, of course he's going to throw it down hard.
Pass to Holland. Back to Jenkins. Here's Prince. From outside the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Well, you can see what they talked about at halftime. Trying to space the floor right now.
Well, they made an in-game adjustment, and it's always a chess match. Fascinating to watch.
Well, they've really tapped into Gordon's scoring here, and he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Collins outside. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Gritty bucket in close. Collins finding an opening.
Jones feels it out. Pass to Gordon. And here's Bagley. Denver moving it around. 5 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. Gordon can't hit.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Now here's Joe. Collins outside. Here's Jenkins. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Detroit.
Coming down the stretch, both teams pouring it on.
Man, I didn't realize we were watching another All-Star game. This is unreal offensively.
Outside Brown. Gordon down low. Holland with a rebound. The Pistons lead by 9. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Collins. Oh, misses the dunk.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
Back to Gordon. Misses the layup. Here's Jenkins. And Detroit another 3.
Well, down this home stretch, it's just been bombs away.
And if you're hitting them, it's the best way to rack up some points fast.
Screen by Gordon. Here's Jones. Out left to the wing. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And here's Jenkins. Driving inside. Back to Holland. That one a little long.
Well, there's no way around it. That's poor shot selection.
I totally agree. That is not what they were looking for offensively.
Pass to Strother. They need this. Connects from downtown. Strother's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Collins outside. Over Bagley. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Now here's Jones. 6 to shoot. Gordon outside. The 3. The rebound by Detroit. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. And there's the call on Christian Braun. That's his first foul. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Both teams changing it up here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Joe. Jones grabs the board. The Nuggets trail by 9. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. 3-pointer. That shot, no good. Jenkins with the ball. Now Thompson. Puts one up from 19. And he hits the jumper. And the Pistons lead by 11. On the wing, Murray. To the paint. Whoa, Murray getting it done in tight.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Jenkins outside. Tries it from the top of the key. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Now, that one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
Pass to DeRozan. And here's Jokic, guarded by Reed. The 6-footer. And off the glass. That one's good. Jokic has got 14 points now in the second half. Detroit leading by 9. Outside, Green. Now Reed, covered by Jokic. Jenkins, left side. The rebound by Murray. And it's Murray with the ball for the Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Fires the 3. That one is off. Now Jenkins. Outside Joe. Back to Jenkins. Picked by Reed. Jenkins misses. Nuggets trail by 9. Here's Jokic. And an intentional foul right there. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Inside. Here's Johnson. It's deflected.
Nice rejection right there by Duren. I see you, big fella. Go after everything in there.
Here's DeRozan. Collins with the rebound. The Pistons lead by 9. Cunningham deciding where to go with it. Kate Cunningham with the flush.
Cunningham showing you some of that athleticism.
And here's DeRozan. And right on target. That one's good.
Well, defensively, if you can't fight through that screen, you're giving up an easy look.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Cunningham. Rebounded by Denver. Johnson with it. Picked up by Cunningham. DeRozan down low. Pass to Jokic. Collins with the defensive effort. The Pistons lead by 9. Cunningham outside. For 3. Murray pulls it down. Johnson outside. Here's Murray. Jokic. Beautiful work with the baby hook. The Pistons lead by 7. Cunningham outside. Now Thompson. Now Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Robinson. Cash from downtown.
It had to be lightning quick, and Robinson got it away.
Murray. Murray from deep.
Long-range tussle. Neither side wants to give an inch.
I love the competitive spirit. That was a great response.
Collins outside. Jokic pulls it down.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
Murray fires. Buries it from outside.
Well, there's no question. Murray can go get one for you when you need it most.
.125 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Cunningham outside. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
And that could be pivotal. You just can't afford to turn the ball over in those situations.
Nuggets trail by 4. Murray with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Jokic. Johnson. Just in time with the putback.
I like the activity on the glass. Plus, he cashes in.
Here's Robinson. Now Duren. Cunningham, right side. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Set the screen. Murray! Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. No room for error.
These are the moments they live for.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. The three. The three is in.
Yeah, and I don't see them letting up. They want to close this out.
Well, that's the right approach. Don't allow your opponent any opportunity to get life.
The drive by Brown. Gordon. Jacks up a three. Ooh, it doesn't go.
Well, he's been an absolute beast on the board. My goodness.
Well, he plays with incredible determination.